From the captain's cabin to the tiller, the Cumberland opened to the public on Saturday for the first time. The 4.8 million square feet of land that you see all around me continues to be developed. PNG remains cooperative throughout the entire process.
Hagerstown residents will now have a new one-stop location for health care with the opening of Family Health Care of Hagerstown. Ashlyn Miller spoke with executives and has more on this new facility.
Family Health Care of Hagerstown, formerly known as the Walnut Street Health Center, opened to the public on Monday. With the change in location comes more space to expand the variety of services the center offers.
They can get primary health care, mental health services, dental. We also have Quest here for the lab.
The rebuilding project was a direct response to a growing number of patients. This new facility gives a one-stop location for many areas of care.
Patients brought their child for a dental appointment and wanted to know how they could be part of the family practice. So I think when people see that and they've been getting one service, now there's an interest in, well, what else is here?
The new building will decrease patient wait times with 27 examination rooms compared to 12 in the previous building. In dental services, 7 operating areas are available and a full-service pharmacy will open in 2 months.
We should be able to get more patients seen on a quicker basis and on a regular schedule, so that'll help.
Family Health Care currently serves 7,000 registered patients, and officials say they expect the numbers to double over the next 2 years. Reporting in Washington County, Ashlyn Miller, WHAG News.
Family Health Care will also welcome 2 new physicians as part of their continued growth. And Allegheny County will maintain critical federal funding after local politicians took action to regain the city's rural status. Ashlyn Miller talked to county officials about that decision.
Following a letter from U.S. Senators Barbara Mikulski and Ben Cardin, as well as Congressman John Delaney, Allegheny County was removed from a federally designated list of urban areas, alleviating a shortage in funding that was hurting healthcare providers in particular. County officials were notified the growing prison population moved them into the urban category. With help from politicians, Allegheny County was able to show the city fulfills all other aspects of the federal definition of a rural area.
We will now have a rural designation, which we had it up until 2010. What happened there is after that, we got a second state prison in the area. And I think what made the difference is the federal government doesn't have an actual definition for rural.
Allegheny Health Right in Cumberland was affected by the brief urban designation, losing the ability to receive grants in 2014. The return of funding is important in allowing them to renew the grant and continue offering specialized services and clinics to county residents.
Through this grant, we've been able to hire a community health worker who goes out every day in the community working on prevention services. And we're also able to provide dental treatment to people, urgent dental treatment to people who otherwise would not be able to afford the care.
The rural designation will also increase funding for education in any county agency that receives federal money. Reporting in Cumberland, Ashlyn Miller, WHAG News.
Now, Allegheny County-based funding has provided $2 million for healthcare expansion over the past 5 years, allowing better healthcare options for the community. And an ongoing egg shortage is making headlines nationally, and 4 state residents say they are starting to witness the effects. Ashlyn Miller has more on what that shortage means for your next trip to the grocery store.
Bird flu or no bird flu, people still want to have their ranch dressing.
Over the past 6 months, the USDA has reported 223 known cases of avian flu in the U.S. While there is no current outbreak in Maryland, other cases have led to higher demand for clean eggs, leading to higher prices.
Several months that egg prices have nearly doubled, so that's put a large strain on anything using eggs, salad dressings, custard.
Before the shortage, 15 dozen eggs cost $25. Now, prices have doubled. Local farmers are taking extra precautions to make sure their poultry stays safe and uncontaminated. Those who have healthy chickens are seeing benefits from the shortage, as quality eggs are now in high demand.
The effect of this outbreak has been high market demand on our egg production. We are outsold every week and with backup orders. So in some terms, I'm very disappointed of this disease, but at the same time, it's been upsell for us.
Many farms have been affected, but Mohajer says his farm remains clean thanks to his organic practices.
Over 22 million birds have been put to death and affecting 20,000 farms. We've been fortunate to quarantine all of our birds.
Reporting in Washington County, Ashlyn Miller, WHAG News.
And Berkeley County Council has purchased property for a new drug and alcohol rehab center and is now working on those plans to make it a reality. Ashlyn Miller talked to Councilman Dan Dellier to find out what's next in this planning process.
After 6 months in office, Berkeley County Councilman Daniel Dollier is making progress on his goal to cut down on drug-related issues. Thanks to Dollier's help, Berkeley County Council is studying for a property that they want to turn into a drug and alcohol rehabilitation center.
If you keep taking little pieces out of this problem, we're going to lower the problem.
The council plans to equip the facility with an extended inpatient treatment program and day report options for those dealing with addictions.
The council said, you know what, if you want to lead this charge, we will be right there with you. Our county council is 100% supportive of this.
For Dollier, the heroin epidemic is important to his constituents, but it also affects his personal life as well. Dollier's son has also struggled with a heroin addiction.
He does have it under control right now, and he is clean, but he can't live here. Temptation is here. There's so much of it here.
As part of the study period, Berkeley County Council is creating a business plan for the treatment center and evaluating potential costs for patients. Dellier says only 12,000 to 15,000 square feet is needed to house 60 patients. That means this 75,000 square foot facility could potentially help 100 addicts.
This affects everybody. If you don't think it affects you, you just don't know it, because it's affecting you somehow, whether it's your friend, whether it's your relative, or direct family.
Reporting in Berkeley County, Ashlyn Miller, WHAG News.